Pour me a cup of that Joe. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. Let's start the show.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I murdered O.J. Simpson this week.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Was it an accident?
No. No. We got
premeditated.
into it.
I mean, this is your old friend, Todd. You and OJ are thick as thieves.
Yeah, well, we got into a fight because he said Naked Gun 33 and a third was the best one.
Hey, Todd. I don't mean to scare you here, but
Nothing scares me.
we've been
Yeah, right.
recording this whole time.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
That's
Howard
admission.
in Stu's
Howard.
body with shaved-in male pattern baldness. Fuck you.
God, you look bad. But this is really bad for Todd.
Todd, this is bad.
Todd, you just admitted that.
Okay.
That's murder 1 and 2.
Well, you guys saw my fingers were crossed the whole time, right?
Yes.
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Todd,
he was
yes.
kidding.
Yeah.
He's kidding.
Yeah, just a bunch of joking around, and I think on that note, we should jump right into the show for today. So, everybody, welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Used to be the first, best, and only podcast pertaining to issues relevant to the Hamilton High School community, but of course, we've gone Hollywood. I am Howard Levi's in Stu Taylor's body.
Hubba, hubba.
I am.
Double take.
I'm getting mixed signals here, guys. I'm getting mixed signals here. Oh, okay, these are ironic.
That's the music.
This is all ironic. You guys are trying to say that I'm ugly.
Yes.
Pulling down my sunglasses in my convertible and
Okay.
looking behind me.
It hurts when you say them. If you acted these out, it would
Ba-boom,
be
ba-boom, ba-boom. My heart's coming out of my shirt.
okay. All right, great. Yeah, nobody else should introduce themselves. We should just spend a few more minutes shitting on me.
That was a classic cartoon-style roast with sound effects and imagery
Yes.
rather than punchlines.
That's right.
I'm Todd Padre, champion Razor Scooter.
Damn, Todd, you've been scooting around on that razor. I thought razors were done, and
Razors are
you
back.
did not bring them back, but you have been using one a lot.
Well, tell that to me and my 15-year-old friends. Razors are big and fun and cool.
I don't know why you.
Todd, I saw you cruising about 9 p.m. last night. I saw you going down the street. You were cruising down Rockingham with your 15-year-old boyfriends, and they sort of all dispersed and went their ways, separate ways, and you came in pretty hot into the driveway and ate it hard in a concrete crease.
Well, your first-
And you went down hard on your face.
Yeah, I took a hard concrete. I have not learned to stop these things. And I'll tell you, razors are good on flat ground, but any sort of hills or bumps, and I am off.
Is that part of the excitement that you know you could sort of fly at any second? Is that why you think they're back?
I'm
or-
an adrenaline junkie. Yeah, and it's well, I mean, I've been doing it my whole life, and it's always been fun to me.
They've only been around for like the past 15 years or so. So
Yeah.
there's no way you've been doing razor scooters your whole
If
life.
I can
did.
remember, this is actually a hard left
Yeah.
from being a theater guy,
and,
right?
and then
No.
last week, for a week, you were a skateboarder.
That's
so,
not true.
Yeah, it is true. We have recorded record of it, Todd.
Todd, you were doing it.
Well, I did try to skateboard for a while, and I found that world was unforgiving.
Well, you said you'd been doing that for your whole life, Todd.
Right,
So
for a while, my whole life. And I found that it was hard to keep up skateboarding and razor scootering at the same
Right.
time. So why not follow your passion? And
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. None of you remember this from season 1, but I'm actually a big boogie boarder, and it feels like razor scootering is kind of if you did
Awesome.
an analogy. Well, yeah. I mean, of course. If you did an analogy, surfing to boogie boarding is skateboarding to razor scootering.
yeah,
Is that
you're
true?
doing the version of the extreme sport that anybody can do.
well, I failed my SATs famously. And so I don't work super well with analogies. I also failed doing Shakespeare, so I'm not good with metaphor either. So I don't really understand what you mean. All I know is these things are frickin' awesome. And me and my friends are having a blast on them. We're geared up. We're getting a lot of looks on the street. And,
Well, you are.
I might.
Yeah.
And are those good looks? Thumbs up.
Everyone's going, old man in shorts.
And they're saying that I couldn't tell the inflection.
Yeah,
there.
it seems like there's only
Is
negative
it get
reads
out of
that.
the way?
Be
Oh,
careful. Do you need help?
They're showing concern.
oh, so there are other sentences after
Yeah.
behind "Hey, old man in shorts."
Yeah. Can you breathe, sir?
You can't ride those on sand.
You do not try to ollie my car.
Todd, I feel like you're overcompensating at this point, Todd. I mean,
No, I
your
hate
theater your theater career has famously fallen in the toilet.
You can't
theater.
just
love
push
theater.
away
It
everything
has-
you love,
Yeah,
Todd.
you spent 5 episodes this season or whatever just talking about how you were the king of Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yeah, and
What happened? Who took your place? What happened? What about all your?
No one
your
took my place.
Your people's muse?
Lin-Manuel Miranda is one of the people who took
Look,
your place.
look.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I've been replaced by a drag queen.
With such a confusing name. It's just they barely changed the name.
Did you see her play Mambleton?
That was actually a great performance.
which is about it's an animal. It's animals, mammals.
Yeah, it's mammals. It's female mammals.
Yeah, it's really confusing.
Yeah. He also did this not very good 3-episode arc on Curb Your Enthusiasm, ma'am.
Yeah, that was bad. That show was terrible. The idea for the show was
Oh,
terrible.
my
Say the title
God.
again. What was it?
Curb Your Enthusiasm, ma'am?
Okay.
That was good.
I mean, that's
I
the
don't know. It felt like he was pushing the whole time. I didn't believe that he had a sense of comedy.
I mean, that is
Right.
the only version of that title.
and
that
I
we
am
work
talking
with.
about Lin-Manuel Miranda here.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
what about Jean-Claude Van Mam?
No, she's good.
I like her a lot.
She's good.
good.
She's good.
Yeah.
What else? Who else is good?
Well, your man Sam Weatherman is here.
Hang on, sorry. I
Sam
got one.
Weather Ma'am. Maybe.
Also, just to roll back, I also really like Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal is good.
Yes.
Gal's
That's good.
great.
That is good.
That's right.
Who else is good?
Also, we have pivoted from our favorite drag queens whose names are based off of Broadway musicals into ones that are based off of action stars from the 80s. and
Yeah,
90s.
yeah. It's really amazing how their names lend themselves to Miranda.
That's right.
Anyway, Sam, but you can't be Sam Weatherman because you're Sam Silver now.
Sexy Sam Silver, that's right.
Sexy
Previously,
Sam Silver.
Yes. Head agent over at WWGE, and I got another deal in the works that I can't quite talk about yet, but you'll
Really?
see. You'll see. Let's just say
Yeah.
what?
No. You've been saying this all week. Let's just say, and then you say exactly what you're doing.
Let's just say it's in Burbank. Let's
Oh
just
my
say
God!
it's in
Please
Burbank.
tell me you're getting the Tonight Show with Leno back up on its feet.
Well, let's just say he's out of the garage.
No!
yes.
Is Eubanks there? Please tell me let's just say Eubanks is there.
Let's just say you can hear the bass.
Oh my God.
On the track.
Let's just say, is it 10 p.m.?
Let's
Please.
just say Conan's not happy.
Yes! Jay Leno's 10 p.m. show is back in the works.
Well, let's just say the audience is piping hot.
Yeah.
Wow!
And Kevin,
let's
you-
just say, is he shaking hands with the front row?
Let's just say there's a 2-drink minimum and you gotta meet the guy.
Okay, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
have to meet him. That's one of the rules.
Hold on. There's a 2-drink minimum for everyone in the TV studio.
Let's just
and
say-
you have to meet
Is
it.
this just a televised meet and greet?
Again, I've already said too much. I can't talk about it yet. This is
Wow.
big
It
business.
does sound good.
Because
Big
we all
business.
remember when Jay Leno humiliated Kanye West on his 10 p.m. show and asked him if his dead mom, would have been proud of him after he said Taylor Swift didn't deserve the award.
Well,
and
yes.
God, that was good.
Well, yeah.
I've
Jay
heard a
asked the
little
hard
bit-
questions.
I've read a little bit about this new show. And it's comedians in Leno's studio being asked about dead parents, right?
That's right. Well, again, I can't talk too much about it, but let's just say that's exactly what the show's called and what they do.
Okay, so it's just one question and next guess.
That's right. So
Wow.
it's mostly celebrities that are
Mostly.
celebrities that are a little bit older. Their parents may have just died or something exactly
fresh
like
off
that.
of it.
Fresh off the boat.
Pre-funeral or post?
Well, we'll see see how good our booker is. I'm hoping for pre-funeral. I'm hoping that once the show really takes off, people will sort of know to contact us.
Right.
I blew it. I was at a showcase that the booker ended up at of people whose parents had died recently.
Right, you were crying?
And I was crying.
You gave your sob story.
I gave my sob story, and I got to say, I tanked. I wasn't.
I
my
actually
best.
saw the video of that. And it was pretty unfortunate. You know when you say, when the guy walks in the room, you know who it is?
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
I think so.
Yeah.
You walked in and we said, nobody cares that his parents are dead. Just
Right.
nobody's bothered.
Well, it's fine because razor scootering anyway, and I'm probably going to go pro.
Well, yeah, I've been
what?
coming up.
Razor scootering.
Yeah, but I've never seen that as a
I've
professional.
been talking to some companies about sponsorships.
Oh,
what
like
companies
Monster
are that?
Energy,
What's
or
that?
like skateboarding brands like Monster Energy, or
I talked to Mobster Energy.
Oh.
and
Now, what is that?
is this like some type of wine or something, or
Yeah, it's a wine, and it's not mafiosos.
Okay.
It's people who like doing flash mobs.
oh, I see.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a pretty specific crew, and they think that I could speak to people who enjoy flash mobs.
Sure.
My style.
So you'll be like maybe riding a razor scooter around in the middle of a flash mob while they're all drinking wine.
Yeah. We're working out some kinks. We ran it a few times, and I ran into the mob, most of them.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to stop or
Yeah.
break.
Well, who
But
else is sponsoring you? Is there any like competing sponsorships? Can you not do other wine or?
no, yeah, I've been talking to the Yellowtail wine people.
That's like the worst wine on the market. Right?
Well, yeah, that's what I say in the ads right now. We did. So,
They're trying to carve out a certain
Yeah.
niche, whatever.
grab yourself a slice of the worst wine on the market.
I think a slice.
slice?
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you writing the copy, or do they take a
it's-
swing?
The ad is me, and I'm on the razor, and I stop. I come to an abrupt stop as the. What
And
the
do you
copy
stay on
says.
your feet when you come to that
It's
stop?
a bit of
or-
a fall. And then I pop back up into frame holding a yellowtail fish, and I cut it open, and I go, grab yourself a slice of the worst wine on the market.
And
it's
this
the-
is marketed towards people who want to do flash mobs.
Well, right now,
This is not confusing.
Yeah, I'm not confused.
I mean, this is not what the company wants. It's what I'm sending them.
Oh,
I'm
I
pitching
see.
these
So
ideas
it's-
to
Oh, these
them.
are spec.
And you have
These
their
are-
address?
Well, no. I have all of the addresses in America.
Okay. So
I
do you have
a
a
phone book.
contact?
What's that?
Yeah, because there's been a bunch of outgoing mail in the mailbox. Like,
Yeah, that's mostly me.
Yeah.
Mostly.
yeah.
Well, a little bit of it's me too.
well, of course, we were sending our computers to our aunts,
Yeah.
but
Yes. But anyway, good luck on that show.
Thanks.
You know,
Yeah,
if,
thanks.
If,
Really cool.
if he needs,
That's
if
really
Eubanks
cool.
isn't there and he needs a razor scooter sidekick, I'm
is
in.
it true that his desk is a car and he's interviewing from a car?
Jay?
Yes.
Absolutely.
He's
yeah.
out the passenger, kind of screaming over the passenger
He-
seat.
he refused
at
to
another
have-
guest in another car, asking them about their dead mom.
That's right. He
a
refused to have a
studio?
studio in this one. No. It's-
oh, he's outside.
He's outside. So
Okay.
they're
just
shooting
driving
it.
down the freeway.
Yes, exactly. They're shooting it on a loud freeway between two convertibles.
but he's shaking people's hands.
yeah, everyone in the front row.
Okay, so there is a front row.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
kind of set
cars.
up.
Yeah, this is.
It's the 6 lanes of the 405 with 6 cars in front.
I see.
Him and the guest are riding behind, and he sort of
I
zooms
see.
up, reaches out.
I mean,
shakes
once
his
again,
I feel like
a
I'm
very
giving away all the
easily digestible
secrets.
idea
Yeah,
I'm seeing.
yeah.
here.
Simple,
Well,
easy.
again,
doesn't
let's
make
just
some sense.
say we'll throw let's just say posthumously on everything we just said.
Yeah, let's
Is
just
that
say.
the right word?
That's interesting that happening because
Yeah.
that makes you a pretty busy guy if you've got that show working, because obviously you're working hard for
Yeah,
Bill.
I'm representing. I'm producing now. I'm
Yeah.
sort of executive producing.
I
I'm
think
the
we can
guy at
probably
top
break
of
the
call
news.
sheet.
We can probably break that news.
I mean,
here.
yeah, I'm dying to break the news. I'm dying.
Should we break it?
Let's break the news.
Let's break the news.
Let's just say we got some news to break,
Yeah.
and
what
it's
is it?
broken. It's been
Bill,
broken.
Bill, you're starring in. I just read the headline. You're starring in TV show.
Well,
This
yes.
was all over Deadline,
Yeah.
and it was a huge
Yes.
told you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a
Yeah,
huge
it said,
told you.
Told you. Ex-teacher turned new actor starring in TV show.
And TV show is, of course, a movie.
Yes, TV show the movie.
It's called TV show the movie.
Okay.
And it's a musical.
Yes.
TV show the movie is a musical.
Uh-huh.
And guess what?
Well,
It's funny.
That's true.
This is one of those
it's
classic,
funny.
hilarious musicals.
It's super funny. It's about a TV show. It is a full-length movie, and it is a musical.
Well, it's not just a full-length movie. It's a really long movie.
It's 2 hours and 40.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get it to 2 hours and 40.
2 hours
with
and
some big cuts.
2 hours and 40 hours.
2 hours and 40 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like a 407 years ago timing system.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's a 42-hour movie.
I didn't understand that, but yes.
But I guess we can also break the other part of that news, which is also really cool. As you guys know, I've spent the last few weeks honestly thinking I was
falling into jobs
great
you don't
jobs.
deserve, thinking you were being a teacher.
But I guess that experience I guess counts on your resume, because I got a call, and this was the first time somebody's ever said, "Hey, we don't want you to set teach. We want you to direct." And I said,
Wow.
I'm not going to do it. First of all, I'm a set teacher. And they said, no, we'll pay you a lot of money. We need you to direct a
They've been
40
emailing me for weeks trying to get you to take this job.
And they were like, listen, it's a 42-hour comedy musical movie.
Easy sell.
Easy sell. And I said, well, hey, you know what? That sounds like long-term commitment, a lot of consistent work, a steady
Which
paycheck.
you are open to, but have never had in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long-term commitment.
Long-term commitment, and honestly,
Now, have you had short-term commitments? Have
No.
you been with anyone for just a fling or even any romance?
well, I look at myself
question.
as I look at myself and
question.
no, this isn't a trick question.
Virgin.
No, well, okay, look,
Oh, a virgin cough.
listen, I am a virgin. Okay, we've established that over and over again for.
Well, you're a
what
virgin
seems to be
reanimated in a sex king's body.
You're
yeah.
a born-again virgin.
Yeah. Okay, but that doesn't mean I haven't ever had a committed moment. I'm committed to every woman I go on a date with. I'm ready to
How
go.
committed?
usually start the date with that.
I'm ready to go.
Fucking loser.
Hey, I show them the ring when I show up at their doorstep.
That's not cool.
The movie.
Yeah.
Well, you got down on your down on your knee and gave her the ring.
Yeah. Because the way I see it,
You got down and you set your laptop on your knee
Yeah.
and started playing the ring
because-
at the door?
And because the way I
That's
see it is,
stupid.
if she can last through that movie, she can look at me and not be if laugh
If she can laugh through that movie?
If she can
Laugh.
last through that whole movie,
It's
scary
some type
movie.
of test for this woman.
If she can last through that movie, I think that
You'll marry her.
I'll marry her, because that means she'll never look
And what
at
do
me.
they say to this? They say, "What's going on?
They
What's
say
happening?"
usually no. They usually just say no.
They say no.
They just say a
They say,
hard
"No, I don't like this."
I saw this happen once, and it was you got on your knee and said, "What are you doing? Get up, get up! You're not. Oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
And I said, just give me
What
a
are
minute.
these trailers for?
I just said,
Yeah.
bear with me,
Okay.
bear with me.
Oh, you don't even
previews.
edit out the trailers.
No, it's a DVD. I don't know how to do that.
Well, I remember that one time you sort of had a meet cute at the mall food court with the lady working at the Sbarro.
yeah.
And you guys sort of, said something at the same time or
Yeah.
whatever. But then when you went to pay, you got on your knee and took out your cell phone.
Yeah, I was over in the H&M across the
Yeah.
way, and I just heard you scream "Jinx!" and then I
Yeah.
saw you get down on your knee, and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go."
Yeah. Well, the thing was, I paid for my Sbarro. She gave me my change, and we both said thank you at the same time. And I thought it was really cute. So,
Happens every day, right?
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
Well, yeah. So what? And I said, Jinx.
That's a great defense.
Yeah.
Whenever
So
you
what?
can say a big so what? You know you've
I
got
mean,
a
he
rock
threw it back
solid
in our
defense.
faces pretty hard.
God, the
With a
egg is
so
really
what?
on my silver face.
Because I looked down at my feet when I heard that "so what" and went, maybe he's right.
Yeah.
So what?
I had to reconsider everything.
So anyway, we said thank you at the same times. I screamed Jinx because that's what I do. And I
Yeah.
popped down on my knee. I took out my portable DVD player and I popped on Ring 1. She lasted through the trailers, and then she said, "Sir, go."
Wow, she lasted through the trailer.
She did last
12
through the trailers. She thought
You had
they were
you had a
funny.
line backed up that was pretty angry at you since
Oh
she
yeah,
was just
I mean, you
watching.
guys know Sparrow at a mall is hopping.
I remember
My
this because I
favorite
was in
restaurant.
this line trying to get my antipasto salad. And
Classically, what people
You love
get at
getting
a
salad
Sparrow.
from Sparrow.
yeah,
Did you know, and I didn't know this, I'm just finding it out, all of the places at food courts in the mall have a sort of a silent S in front of them.
Yeah, a lot of them leave it out of the branding.
Yeah.
but all of them in their corporate documentation have a
Chick-fil-A?
silent. Yeah,
Chick-fil-A?
Spanda
McDonald's.
Express.
Spanish
Yeah.
Res.
It's great steak escape.
yeah. Tarbucks.
Oh, Tarbucks.
Yeah.
But Tarbucks with an extra S on the end.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. You're welcome.
Anyway, what were you going to say, Todd? You were in line.
Oh, I was in line, but going back to this, this is all just to explain something we all know, which is that you're a virgin. But the big story here is that, so you're directing
Yeah.
TV show, the movie,
I'm directing
a musical.
TV
You're
show,
welcome.
the movie musical. Thanks to
Yes.
And you're starring in it, and you package this?
yeah.
I did, yeah.
Where was I when all this happened?
I think you were getting us coffee.
Yeah.
Well, you swore you weren't working at Burger King. I know that.
Yeah.
I think you were at Burger King.
That's impossible because if I did work there, I got fired.
Well, because
Remember?
Right. So the other day when someone came to the door looking for you on your shift, that ended in you getting fired.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah.
if I did work there, I was fired.
So you
And
just say you did and you got fired now, Todd. Admit it.
No, because
Todd, we couldn't let you know. All right, we couldn't let you know. It would be too devastating.
well, congrats on the big Hollywood movie you guys all got. I know you've been
you.
working your whole lives for it.
thank you
Yeah.
so much. Welcome.
No.
Actually, we haven't. It fell in our lap.
Todd, don't do a knot.
Yeah.
Todd, don't
Psych.
do.
No, Todd.
Oh, you bastard! Don't do a nod or a psych. To
I know
us.
this was your guys' big dream and not mine. Gotcha.
Nah,
Come
Todd.
on,
Damn it,
hey.
he got us.
He did
Come
get
on.
us.
I thought he was being sincere that
This is
time.
one of the worst things you could do. You had me thinking one thing, then you turned me around the other way.
Well, congratulations, you guys.
Just
Who else
thank
is
you
going to be
very
in that
much.
movie? Who else is in it?
Ludacris. Ludacris is in there.
Ludacris Bridges. Ludacris Bridges.
Luda Jeff Bridges also.
Luda
Luda
Jeff
Jeff
Bridges.
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges. That's right. Luda Jeff Bridges. We got DJ Qualls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
DJ Khaled Qualls.
DJ Khaled Qualls.
Or
so
DJ Qualls Khaled.
It's-
Yes.
And this is DJ Qualls dancing in place rapidly?
Well, this is DJ
Yes,
Qualls
yes,
after
and
the marriage
going
between him and DJ Khaled.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I
And
see.
he gets next to DJ Khaled and goes, another one, as if there's another DJ Khaled.
Nice. Yeah.
It's going to be a big movie.
So yeah,
Wow.
Ludacris Bridges,
Congratulations.
Luda, Jeff Bridges, DJ Khaled, and DJ Qualls Khaled are the stars. And I'm in
And
it.
of course, Bill Cravey.
Of course,
Bill
Bill Cravey.
Cravey.
Introducing Bill Cravey, like
Yeah.
classic old Hollywood
Yeah, we
billing.
got him the and introducing
Yeah.
Yes,
to make
yes.
everyone sure that he's brand new.
Yeah, and
and
you-
really see how he knocks it out.
Yeah,
of the
you're
park,
negotiating all my title card stuff
right.
right now,
That's right.
which
is very important.
very, very important.
Very
Billing
important.
is very important.
Because obviously I am not being billed as Howard Levi's in Stu Taylor's body. I'm just getting billed as Howard Levi's, which is amazing for me.
right, because you are. I mean, this animation thing that you are is not holding well.
No.
Your body isn't
No.
keeping.
And I
your
haven't done a
body's
great
souring.
Yeah, well, yeah, souring
great
I think
word
is a
for it.
good
Your
I,
body is souring.
I don't know of another word.
It's kind of
Yellowing.
like, you know how like we all know what Jabba the Hutt looks like now,
Yes.
but imagine what he started as. You're somewhere in between there.
Yeah, I'm
He
like,
was Pizza the Hut.
He was Pizza the Hutt. That's right. That's right.
From the Mel Brooks movie, Spaceballs?
Oh, is that a joke?
Yeah.
Dang!
Wait. Spaceballs didn't come first?
Oh, yes, it did. Yeah. Star Wars is a parody of Spaceballs.
That's what I thought. That's
Well,
what I
yeah.
thought.
Or a
Yeah.
ripoff, depending on who you believe in the
wait,
lawsuit.
and guys, I hate to say it, but you took the parody in the wrong direction. Usually, you make a parody funny. You don't take a funny thing and make it a serious version.
No, I've been doing that. I mean, you guys saw my Austin Powers parody.
Yes,
Dead serious.
I thought
It was dead serious. He gets very horny in that movie.
Yeah.
That long, disgusting sex scene. Yeah. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, you can't. You almost.
It was a
couldn't
porn. It was a porno.
Yeah, let's just
Well, I
say
made it with HDV.
No.
it. Right. And HTV again
was
is a company
What's
for.
HTV?
It was an unscripted content company I worked with.
It's a
that-
porno company.
Well,
pornography.
they made a lot of unscripted movies
No.
Okay.
that involved nudity and close-up penetration and sexual.
Todd, I think one of your big problems is that you're a liar.
I think
That's
one of your
true.
big
That's very
problems.
true.
Listen,
You're
I'm
a psychotic liar.
a psychotic liar, and I think you're not living your truth. I think that's why it's hard for you to find success.
All right.
I have risen to the top because I've embraced
Cream.
Yeah, I'm cream. I'm cream.
Fucking cream.
I'm creaming right now.
And
okay?
now you could say the rest of the crop is showing up. That's me and
That's what
Bill.
you could say.
Yeah, you're right
Yeah.
on my heels.
All right, can I be totally honest with you guys?
Please,
Let's
please.
see. Let's see.
My whole life, all I've ever wanted was to ride razor scooters.
Okay.
No, see, this is a classic lie.
And it's what I've been doing my whole life.
Todd, can I tell you how many times?
The box is in the living room,
Yeah.
Todd.
Todd,
You
we
just- the
saw
box
when
is
you
in the living
said,
room. You
you
just
said,
got one.
what's this?
Yeah.
And you pulled it out.
And your YouTube search history is just introduction to Razor Scooter, how to ride Razor Scooter. Is
New
there a
cool
break?
thing.
Yeah. How to play Wonderwall.
What's a new cool thing? Was a search that you said.
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
Can I change my personality? Is it too late?
So we're looking at each other's search history now?
Well, you leave your
Yes.
computer open in the living room. I mean, it's hard not to.
Okay, well,
You leave it open on the search history tab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well-
Almost as if you've been revisiting your search history to get more information about the topics that you search.
Todd, I got to be honest. We've been hearing a lot of your cries for help, both
Yes.
figurative and literal.
mostly literal.
We hear you in the shower.
Help! Help me! Help me! Help me!
I don't know if you're practicing a character or
no. Is that not a soundproof shower glass door?
it is not. You've been leaving the door a little bit ajar, by the way.
Everything is ajar leading up to your mouth, and we can hear it all.
That's right.
Look, well, and hey, yeah.
Well, again, go ahead, but I'm happy for you guys. That's all I wanted
Well,
to say.
thank you.
And I mean,
you.
look,
Takes
we're
a
gonna
big
help
man.
you out. We're gonna help you out in whatever way we can. Obviously, we're still gonna
Listen.
let you be our roommate.
Yeah, we said, well, of course, we're going to still let you be our roommate.
No, take your help and shove it, you fuckers.
Okay.
I don't need
Oh,
it.
Todd, yes, you do.
No, I'm going to tell you something.
All right, we'll move out.
One of my 15-year-old friends, one of my
end it.
15-year-old
You don't
friends
have to
lives
do
in the
anything.
Oakwoods, and it's a pretty nice place.
Todd,
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
true.
yeah.
the
What is the
Oakwoods
Oak-
is
Go
not
over there.
nice.
What's that?
The Oakwoods is not nice. It's bad.
Tell that to Nigel. He loves it.
Nigel?
Yeah.
Your best friend is Nigel, a 15-year-old
I've
razor
met
scooter
Nigel.
rider?
Yes.
He's a little dick.
Yeah, he changed his name to Nigel.
Oh, wait,
And he
is this that little
emancipated
kid?
himself from his parents.
Is this that little kid that dresses like, in like a cardigan and like a little therapist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is he
I
your
caught
best
him and
friend?
Todd at the end of the driveway smoking salvia last night, fucking freaking out next to the
Jesus
mailbox.
Christ.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's
I
what damn
spanked
minds.
Todd. I spanked Todd's butt. I pulled his pants to the floor.
Good.
I spanked him on his bare butt. I said, "You get inside."
I don't
Get out
remember
of here,
any
Nigel.
of it because I was in a deep salvia hole. I saw God.
Todd, come on.
Look, I think we need to take a second to just
Yeah.
cool out, fellas.
Let's cool out.
Tension
Let's classically cool out.
is high. Let's just take a deep breath. Maybe go outside.
Maybe Todd can show us one trick.
Yeah, Todd. How about we go outside? You show us a
All
trick
right,
on
yeah,
your
we'll
razor
show,
scooter.
you show us a trick.
I'd love to.
Okay,
right,
great.
great.
Let's get
But I
out there.
left the scooter at home.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is Sam Weatherman reading for Mucinex Goblin.
Meow, meow. I live on your toes. Meow. You better not use medicine on me.
God, that voice is hard.
Okay. Well, this is actually Mucinex. It's a cold medicine, not actually anything to do with your toes. So let's try it again.
All right. Well, hey, we all settled down. We're all feeling good now. Todd, you didn't do a trick. You tried. And that effort counts for something.
Yeah, he tried to do one without the razor outside. He was like, pretend you see the razor here, and he kind of ran around with both of his hands out in front of him and still fell down.
Did the sound effects make it sound real, though?
No, it was like brrr, it was like it had an engine.
Yeah,
And
it
was
sounded
sounded
like
like
you made a
the
razor
Jetsons
sound like
or
an
something.
engine.
What about the sound of like the audience cheering and applauding that I was making?
Well, it would have been good if the audience liked you, but they were jeering you.
Yeah,
they
you-
were going, "Oh, you suck."
I admire the want to make it realistic, but it was a little confusing.
Yeah, it was like watching a 6-year-old really have joy until he fell, except for that you're 77 and look 100.
Yeah, but anyway, all that aside, guys, we got a guest in the lounge today. We're really excited. This fella, he's been a friend of ours actually for quite a while. We didn't even know he had moved out here to Hollywood, but boy is he here and boy is he doing his thing.
Yeah.
This is, of course, he's actually, little spoiler alert, he's the composer of our theme song.
Yes.
Mr. Orn Tornato.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's good to see y'all again.
Orn,
So
baby.
good to see you, Orn.
Been a long
That's that
time.
classic voice that you hear from the lounges.
Class is out.
There it is.
Still got it.
That's Orn,
I
baby.
still got it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
Orn.
It's like you've huffed a little bit of helium.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which actually, that's what happened to me when I was a kid. It was a dare.
Oh, okay.
And a friend of mine said, we was all doing the thing where you
I've
get a
heard
little
this story.
helium and, it makes your voice go funny. And then it was a friend of mine, my friend Ricky said, let's do more. Let's do more than it seems.
Bet you can't do the whole thing.
Yeah, he was like, you can't do it. We had just like a great big tank. Of
Right,
helium.
let's get rid of the balloon and let's suck off the little nozzle.
We stole it from a circus that came through town.
Wow.
And you sold a few things from that circus.
We stole a lot of stuff from that circus. We was bad boys, you know what I mean? We like to get into trouble and we was like real, Huck Finn, Tom Sawyer types.
Well, yeah, you still got a couple of camels and a male clown
we have
from that
one,
circus.
We don't have the camels anymore.
Okay. Good. They passed away?
They passed away very recently.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
You should go on Leno's show. Maybe he'll submit. You should submit.
Not parents. Sorry.
Well, I'm afraid that if I go on there, he's going to ask me if the camels are ashamed of me.
He will.
That's what he says.
I feel like the answer would be yes. Can we stop talking about the camels?
We're
sorry.
We're sorry.
So you inhaled a whole damn tank of helium.
Yeah, that's right. I just took a hit on that nozzle and I just kept going.
And
I just kept going.
Is it true you were in the air for a little bit? You spent a couple of your teenage years?
A little bit? I spent my sophomore and junior year of high school hovering in the air.
I heard about this, yeah.
And how high? Like David Blaine, just a little bit, or like 6 feet?
No, this was like a good, I would say I was like a good.
Were you visible to the naked eye?
Yeah, no, you can see me.
Okay.
Come on, Bill.
I remember. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, people could see. Well, what would happen was my dad, he tied like a rope around my ankle, and he would
a thin rope, like a string.
Yeah. Well, because so it wouldn't be obvious, and I wouldn't be embarrassed at school. Yeah. And so it was like high quality fishing line, like piano wire that no one could see really, and he would. So I'd get in the car and he'd buckle me in and I look normal.
Right,
I look normal. I look like mostly, like if you were to look at me, the only thing unusual would be like, wow, that guy wants to get out of that seatbelt. Like he's straining at that seatbelt.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, I was just floating a little bit off the car seat. And so then he's got the piano wire around my ankle and he would just carry me in like a balloon into school and just like lash me to the desk and so I'd be in class right at the back of the class so I wouldn't be too distracted for the other students. And I'd just be like just below the ceiling.
Right. Yeah. And now because you were full of helium, I'm sure speaking and sort of contributing in class was probably pretty difficult. So,
very difficult. I had to use signs. I had to use like little flashcards because you couldn't hear my voice. Like my voice
was so high pitched.
It's almost back to normal.
Right. Yes.
It's probably gotten a little lower since y'all know me.
Yeah.
Since the last time you seen me, and it's. I feel like another 10, 20 years, I'm probably going to be back to what my voice. Because you remember when I was like when I you wouldn't remember. You didn't know me then. When I was a kid. My voice was profoundly deep.
Very deep.
Yeah. I thought I was listening to a tape of Barry White, but it was you in 9th grade.
That's right.
Yeah.
Covering Barry White.
But you also were very sexual. It wasn't just, it was
I was
Barry
a
White.
very precocious child. And as a 9-year-old, I remember I was extremely sexual.
Yeah.
And it was off-putting.
It worked. I mean, you had grown women after you.
Results speak for themselves. I had affairs as a 9-year-old boy who looked like a 9-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Sort of.
No mistaking it. What do you mean, sort of?
Oh, this is pre-balloon.
This is pre-balloon.
Pre-balloon.
Oh, you're saying like obviously you don't look like a 9-year-old boy. You're floating.
Yeah.
This is before the helium. Pre-balloon. Pre-balloon as I referred to that time.
Yeah. Pre-balloon and post-balloon.
So I had consensual affairs,
of course,
with women. Now, before you get disturbed, we did not have full penetrative sex.
No.
I didn't know what that was as a kid. I was very sexual for a 9-year-old.
Well, yeah, you would just lead them on.
Well, yeah, we would hold hands and stuff. I mean, look, I won't lie. I wanted to have sex with these ladies.
Of course.
These were attractive women. I was very sexual. To these ladies' credit,
Of course.
they'd always stop it before it got to that point.
Good.
That's-
Good.
That's
for them.
responsible to
Yeah.
just
Good.
date a 9-year-old
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
up until the end.
Yeah.
We held hands and watched TV.
Yeah, just be
Responsible.
romantic with
Yeah.
a 9-year-old. That's totally fine. As long as it doesn't cross the line,
Yeah.
it's
No,
totally
I mean,
fine.
The most lines that got crossed is like these ladies would put on lingerie and they'd say like
That is crossing a line, yeah.
they,
That is already crossing a line for
well,
sure.
hold on a second.
Okay, okay.
Because they wouldn't undress in front of me.
Right.
But they'd say, look, I'm gonna go in the bedroom.
You wait out here.
They would explain what
You
they're
wait
gonna
out
do.
here, I'm gonna put on a special outfit. The door's gonna be open like a little crack. You can like walk past real quick, see what you see.
Right. And that was the first part. Then
You
she
cannot
would
come in.
throw her clothes out the door to just show you,
That's
look,
right.
they're not on
That's right.
anymore.
And you can look at that as sort of a rite of passage for a kid.
Well,
you know,
yeah, that's
like
how,
I mean,
that's
I was trying
classically
to
how you see
yeah.
your first little bits of lingerie
I was
is you
trying-
walk by your mom's door ajar.
Yeah.
That's right.
I
Your
was
mom's
trying
got
to-
her lingerie on.
Yeah,
While you're home.
no, that's not unusual. I
That's how we all got
Yeah.
became
you know, your
sexual
parents come home
beings.
from work and they want to get comfortable, so they take
Yeah,
off
so
their
your
suit,
mom and
throw
dad
on
put on
their
the
lingerie.
lingerie.
That's right. That's right.
And there's not enough talk about male lingerie.
There's not enough.
I mean, because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
some pretty nasty stuff out there.
I say let's end the stigma today.
yeah.
Let's
Man,
end
I
the stigma
remember-
today. I've been wearing lingerie to work
Yeah, you wear-
every day
yeah.
for the last
You wear a
10 years.
high cut thong bodysuit. Yeah. The thong of it goes way up high to your armpit.
Well, that's right. It goes all the way up to my armpits.
That's
I
a
said,
high
watch
cut.
this,
Yeah.
Aaliyah.
That's a high cut.
Watch this.
Aaliyah, the singer?
Yeah.
Who died
She,
in the
of
plane
course,
crash?
can't.
Oh, rest in peace.
Well,
But I
allegedly.
still look at her as a
Allegedly.
fashion icon.
Yeah, we don't know that she's dead.
Man, I remember as a little boy, as a little sexual boy, my mom, of course, my parents would get so much lingerie sent to the house. There'd be like La Perla boxes
Yeah.
every trash day. Like that recycling can would be full of La Perla boxes. And so we get the catalogs, and I remember, what it's like when you're a little boy and you're looking through those catalogs.
course.
Yeah.
And man, I get to those 2 pages that had the men's stuff
Yeah.
on there,
Uh-huh.
and I think, oh, someday, man, someday.
Loose silk trunks
Yeah.
with a little soft nub sticking out.
Yeah, it's like a little nest for your penis.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like it's hard to put them on, honestly.
Hey, we all know what they are.
Yeah.
We know exactly what we're talking about because we probably all have worn it.
That's right. Mesh briefs. I would see that and I'd be like, oh man, someday when I'm a grown up, I can't wait to wear this men's lingerie.
Yeah, I think it's also nice too that they move past even mesh. Like I'd call it lace. I've seen some very lacy men's
Yeah.
lingerie.
Well,
That
there's nothing
Have
more
you seen
sexy.
what they have down at Victor's Secret?
Victor's
And Victor
Victor's Secret.
is in all the ads.
and he's using the crazy car salesman
Yeah.
mentality.
Yeah, let's just say
but
there's
for
not a-
men's lingerie.
They're not keeping the secret quite as well over at Victor's.
I mean,
It's a little bit
it ought to
more
be called-
straightforward.
It ought to be called Victor's Open Secret.
Yeah, exactly.
Or call what I call it my office because I'm there so much.
Hey, there we
Buying
go.
men's lingerie.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, that's
we
the
love
new,
packing our giblets into little mesh and having it poke through the
Yep,
holes.
that's right.
I love it.
I'll walk into Victor's, whip out the card, put it on the counter, and I'll say, just keep it open. What's the latest in giblet packers?
That's right. Well, because I'll sort of go to Victor's and sort of hang out like a bar. I'll keep it open.
Absolutely.
I'll keep it open, try one thing on,
I've
get
left
it.
my
Yeah.
card there so many times and had to go back the next
Oh,
morning.
thank
it's
God.
really
that's
strange. He's actually never let me buy anything.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
he's never let me buy
Oh,
anything.
wait, Howard, you still a virgin?
Damn!
He is.
Damn, Orn!
He is,
That-
all right.
Or did you think that was going to change?
That can't be the reason, though.
I'm just
No,
just
it's
joshing
true.
you.
It's fine.
You
It's
look
good.
different, by the way.
You could tell he was Howard.
He's been
Howard
reanimated.
died. We ate his body, and he's been
For fetus.
reanimated in Stu Taylor's body, an old friend of
Oh,
ours.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, now
Yeah,
that we're
that's
up to
enough
speed,
of
we
that.
can move straight on.
That
Yeah, we don't,
explains
no
it.
questions.
Yeah, I thought something was different.
No further questions.
So it's great to see you again.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
is
It's
your
good to see you
I mean,
guys.
how has your LA been?
Yeah.
We've been out here.
Have
Most
you
of us
been to
flourishing.
Cafe 101 yet?
best food. The best food.
Cafe 101, sorry to say, its time has come and gone. It's now I'm going to mess hall.
Yes.
I want to say for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I
you
love
got a
it.
little bump of money then if you're
I'm doing okay. I don't want to brag, but since I come out here, after I did that theme song for y'all, I was like, I know I got what it takes. I gotta get out to LA.
Yeah.
I gotta prove myself on the big stage. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I did. Is I took all my savings, I moved out here, I rented a little apartment, and then
How little?
it was let's see. Okay.
Because first
There's
LA apartment can be tough.
Yeah, it was not a one bedroom. It was not an efficiency.
Okay.
I want to say.
It had 4 walls, right?
Yeah, that's where I lived in one of them. Do you know the borrowers? I was like a full-size borrower where I was living in the walls of someone else's apartment.
I
Paying
see.
them rent. It was all above board.
It was.
Yeah, all above board. But I was in the wall, and
But you were behind board.
it was both above and behind board.
Oh, okay. So the rat you came in with is a roommate, or you met him at your apartment, or
That's not like a loved one or something.
I'm trying not to acknowledge him. Because
Okay.
I feel like this guy's been following me around for so long now, and it's like for a while I was going, shoot, get out of here. And then what I'm trying to do now is just like act like I don't even see him. Like it's not even there.
He's peeking around, like trying to make eye contact with you right now.
I can feel his eyes on me, and I'm like, I'm just going to wait this guy out. He's going to get bored.
Well, I got bad news for you. He's got a big piece of cheese, and he doesn't look like he's going
Where
to
did he get that?
Well, we had some cheese laying around. He probably got into the cheese cabinet.
He is cutting a big block of cheese with a tiny fork and knife over there, and he's just settling in.
Tell me he's got the bib on.
Yes.
Oh, boy, this guy.
He just kind of shook his head at me like, I got all day, buddy.
Oh my! Yeah, he pulled out a laptop.
Yeah.
I think he's working on his screenplay.
Oh, God, the headphones
Hey,
are on.
and
makes
wait,
sense.
I think he got the Wi-Fi password.
Oh,
How's he do this?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Now he's walked over to the little spigot in the corner. Is he taking a shower?
God!
Is that rat taking a shower?
Why do y'all have a rat shower in your studio?
Well, that viral video happened recently of the,
Yeah, where
rat,
the rat-
taking a bath, and we said,
Lathering up and scrubbing his little butt. We've all seen that, and it's
We've all seen it.
it's got to be fake, first of all. But we thought if
You
we
think?
it's got to be fake.
I know that rat. That's the rat that played Master Splinter in The Secret of the Ooze.
Is it?
Oh,
Yes.
that's why he looked familiar.
so he's big.
No. There's a scene where they show small Splinter.
Oh, I
and
see. I
he's
see.
learning to karate
Right.
fight as a tiny
Oh,
rat.
right.
You can see the same dexterity.
Yeah, it looks incredibly realistic.
So
and
he's had proportional showers as he's gotten older.
it appears so. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a dream? Like if you could just have a shower that's just for you at every size?
That
Yes.
would be amazing. I mean, do you even shower in your place? What's the?
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I just grew to like it. You know?
Yeah,
can
it's
be
like how
comfortable.
Conan still drives the same car. You're
Yeah,
big
that's
now.
right.
You're making a lot of money.
Yeah,
But
I'm making a lot of money, but I still have a substantial amount of debt because not long after I moved out here, I was lucky to find that inside the walls apartment. But I did put on a big showcase, and I had to rent out a venue, and it was very expensive.
Did you say a venue?
Yeah. What did you think I said?
I thought you said venue.
But you
Venue.
said a venue.
No, it was
Like
it was
like
a venue. I did take a venue there.
Which is
That was an
which is
early-
a van where you do a show in it, right?
Yeah, that's an early ride sharing system where it's like you can get a free ride, but you have to sit through somebody else's show.
Yes, that's right.
So I took a venue over to this venue.
who was playing in the venue?
In the venue,
G11 special sauce?
I want to say it was G Love and Special Sauce. How did you guess that?
Well, he's been big on the circuit lately.
On the venue circuit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one
Well,
of the
I thought
early.
the special sauce for a long time was Thousand Island, but it's men who play instruments.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you took it. How much did you end up going in debt to rent out that venue to the venue?
Well, it was a Hollywood Bowl, so it was.
You rented out the bowl.
I rented out the Hollywood Bowl.
Wow.
For a
I
showcase.
thought I want to be taken seriously.
Right.
Yeah,
So I
that's
thought,
the way to do it.
what better way to introduce myself to the Los Angeles music community? Hollywood Bowl, my name up in lights, just me on that stage with a piano, the keyboard, synthesizer, with over 80 settings. I could do all sorts of genres of music. I can have sound effects if I want, and an acoustic guitar.
So you're playing a lot of the preloaded things from a piano.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
you named all the things you had, but I noticed most of the time was spent on the sound effects.
well, look, I'm trying to put on a show because just me on that great big old stage. And, I'm expecting a few thousand people to show up at this showcase. And,
Which would be pretty light for the Hollywood Bowl, just a few thousand.
well, I didn't want to be.
Right.
I wanted to be realistic.
And was this
Yeah,
a
right.
free show?
Right.
It was a free show.
Okay.
At the Hollywood
I'd
Bowl.
go to
Wow.
At the Hollywood Bowl, yeah. Well, I mean, that sounds good, right?
Yeah.
You say, but night of music at the Hollywood Bowl, price free.
Right.
I mean, I thought, okay, I'm probably not going to sell the place out, but I'll probably have a few thousand people.
Were all the venues open? Could they buy wine and snacks and things like that?
Open bar, all you can eat
Open bar, all you can eat.
Oh,
Hollywood
wow.
at the Hollywood Bowl.
The food there is notoriously very expensive.
That's right.
You must have come out of pocket for all that.
Who you telling? Because it was.
So,
It was.
So were you
I live in a wall.
You've been saving. So were you playing original songs, or were you playing theme songs you had made up? What was the track list?
Well, it's both. It was all original theme songs that I had made up.
For
So you're-
podcasts and things like that.
Exclusively for podcasts.
And you said
with a healthy dose of sound effects.
Right.
In between each as a palate cleanser.
And you said, I remember reading the program, and it was, I won't change these lyrics.
That's right.
So you have to hope your project is exactly what the songs are.
Yeah, what I was doing was, rather than, get hired to write a theme song and then go through the whole rigmarole of what's your show about? Who are the people?
That's the old
What
way.
do you do?
You just hope
exactly.
It's the old way
It's
to do
the
it.
old way.
You just hope people would be inspired by your tunes and write a show to go along with them.
It's not so much I hoped, is that I assumed people would be inspired by my
Right.
tunes. I got to do a dang podcast about
Well,
that.
hell, I mean, that's basically what happened with us. We were four teachers who weren't really even friends.
That's right.
And then we heard that song and said, we got to come together.
Yeah, you played us a few of your songs. We'll only talk about AAA Baseball, the podcast.
That's right.
Which we're like,
You wanna hear a little bit of that one?
Yes.
I think the audience would like to.
It's time to shut your mouth. Gonna go down south. All we're talking about is AAA baseball. You better shut your yap. If not, just take a nap. We're only talking about. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. There was an accident.
There was a boing.
Yeah.
That's a little
Sorry,
specific. It's a little specific.
And I do apologize. The piano part of my keyboard is not functioning right now.
Yeah.
Only the sound.
You were playing
I
it.
was playing.
It looked like a very intricate chord pattern. You had a right hand melody going on that was really impressive, but I couldn't hear it.
Musically, it is beautiful.
Right.
Well, we know what your music sounds like. Everybody's heard the theme song. They say that's the best part of the show. A lot of people.
Oh, do they
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
A lot
I'm
of
glad
people say it's
like
the best
it.
theme song, and it's the best part of the show. It's the part they look forward to every week.
Well, that can't be true. They like the theme song the best.
And this one's nice because it's a little different than a lot of your other ones, which are pretty aggressive, I think, towards the listener.
Yeah.
They all kind of start off with telling the listener to be quiet or.
I'm trying to grab people's attention.
You're going to need a hook.
You
Shut your
need
mouth.
a hook.
I've learned that in
Go down
Hollywood. You need a
south.
hook.
That's right.
And you also want people to move
This was a triple
south.
A, yeah, it was a AAA baseball podcast. This theme song was written for a podcast where they talk only about AAA baseball, and they are in the process of moving down to the south.
Sounds like a
of the
rich
United
podcast
States.
to me.
Right.
Rich podcast.
There's a lot of
So we
territory.
had to pull
package
over
that.
at a rest area. We had all of our belongings.
That's right.
We took a nap there,
Yeah.
and also the Savannah Sand Gnats are really doing
that's
well
right.
this season.
They're the Charleston River Dogs. There's lyrics in there about going to the local liquor store and asking for old boxes. There's one about renting a U-Haul, pricing trailer hitches. I mean, it was that theme song. I think is 13 minutes long.
By the end of it, there's a whole verse about like who's talking, who is talking right now. Please hush. You need to listen to this.
You have to hush. This ain't no mush. You have to hush.
That's a great line.
Yeah.
Well, we know that you've been pretty successful, and
very successful.
With some of your money, you've been eating sushi, which we have too.
Oh yes,
and so
love it.
How good is the sushi stuff?
I love sushi.
I'm new to it, but I'm a full convert.
Soon you're going to be an addict like me.
Well,
I
hope
love
so.
it.
God, we love sashimi.
Well, this is perfect news because we have all started making sushi from home, and we've had a little competition about which one of us makes the best sushi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And so we thought maybe
We'd love
you
to
might
play a
want
little
to
game with you.
try each of our sushis and determine which one is the best, since you know them so
Y'all
well.
want me to be a sushi judge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to. You kidding me?
Yeah.
And it
It's
is
a dream job.
And we do want you to
Go into it blind.
Yeah,
we
we
don't
kinda
want
want
you
you
to
to
be
go in
biased by you. We don't want you to look at the sushi and say, "Oh, I know who made that. It looks like sushi." That
is it tuna?
Howard
Is
would
it-
make.
So we haven't gotten you a blindfold,
Okay.
but we have disguised the food.
The food's a little disguised, so why don't you take a
So,
bite?
okay, just to be clear, I'll be doing a taste test of some food.
Yes, blind taste test.
Food has been altered in appearance in some way.
In some way.
This is something that I personally have never done before.
That's right.
So this is exciting.
If you could see our knife cuts, you'd be able to just tell exactly
Yeah,
from
you
our
know.
personality.
Right. No, I totally
I'm a
get it.
sashimi guy.
Yeah,
you would
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So-
I'm
So
I-
you're
I
good-
feel like even
zero
that's too
level.
much information.
That is
I wish
a lot.
I didn't know that.
You're right.
So to disguise disguise each of our dishes, we each.
Well, you'll find out what we did.
Yeah.
So this is a segment where you judge our sushi. It's called Judge Jushi. It's a play on Judge Judy.
We've all talked
which
about
we all
it.
talked about.
We decided that's the best name for
That
the
was the
segment.
perfect
And you
name.
have to pronounce. You can't just pronounce it Judge Jushi.
Nope.
You have to really stop.
Jushi.
You know what? You know what's too bad is I have a podcast theme that's so close to being perfect for this. Do you want to hear a little bit of it?
Yeah.
I would love to.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be fine for a while.
Yeah.
You gotta put a sock in it right away. We're gonna take you away to a place where we play a little game called Guess the Food. We're gonna eat, so much food with Lance Ito. That was
so
for a
much food with Lance Ito.
Yeah, that was where. Once again, I'm sorry that my piano is not functioning properly. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that home improvement sound effect. Sorry. Why is that still in there?
Me, Wilson.
Todd, why'd you say that?
Huh?
Why'd you say that?
Oh,
Why'd you say that, Todd?
did I say something?
You said
it's me, Wilson.
Oh God!
Were you-
I think my Alzheimer's is kicking in.
Finally, you took it an hour ago.
Yeah.
I'm a little unhappy with my life, so I've been taking Alzheimer's to forget.
Your doctor prescribed you that, right?
So it's just
Who's
like a
your doctor
tiny-
again?
Who's my doctor?
Yeah.
Dr. Nuts.
Oh yeah, he's good.
So you're taking like a little time release capsule of just pure Alzheimer's.
Pure Alzheimer's. It's a slow release. By the end of this, I'll be trying to. I'll be saying like insultingly crude things to my
It's a slow
daughter.
release, but it's the sweet release.
Okay. Well, we gotta get to 4 dishes here.
Yeah, so here we
And
go.
you're gonna love this.
you're gonna
Here's
love
the
this.
first one.
All right. Ooh, look at that.
So
What am I looking at here?
this is a piece of sushi.
I
That-
think.
I
It's been-
think maybe.
It's been disguised, so it's a little bit green.
Right.
It's a little bit green, and there's a smell. You might notice that smell from
Try to
like
ignore it.
a new house.
It's a strong odor.
Yeah. Just try to ignore that. Take the sushi into your mouth. Fight off the initial.
Can I ask
taste.
y'all a question?
Sure.
Did you dip this sushi in green paint?
Well,
Well,
just
it's
say-
blind. The taste
Let's
test is
just say.
blind.
Let's just say we wanted this to be a blind taste test, so
Right.
we took liberties to make it so.
Yeah.
Are y'all concerned that the paint is going to mask the taste of the sushi at all? Because I want to be able to give it an accurate assessment.
Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you just lick the top of it to get a feel for what the paint tastes like?
Yeah.
Then
Nice.
or
Get your mouth used to the paint.
and then put the food in there and be like, and cancel out the taste of whatever
Right.
that is. Well,
Give
it's paint.
You know what I'll
It is
say?
paint.
The paint's only on the outside.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
as soon
Yeah.
as you bite through to the middle, you should get a pretty good flavor of fish, if that's what it is.
I tell you what. Now I'm going to lay down a rule right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to need a can of the paint you used and a spoon. I will take a dose of paint, so my mouth has a paint coating already, pure paint coating.
Pure paint. Yeah.
Then I feel like I will be more easily able to discern the sushi taste. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Sure.
Luckily, I believe we have. Do we have any of the paint that we use?
We sure do, Mark. Here we go.
No. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I enjoyed some of that paint.
There you go.
And we don't have a spoon. Is this ladle?
I mean, that's more paint than I planned on ingesting, but
You'll taste the sushi.
We just have a big.
I want to make sure I taste the sushi. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going on this principle that tasting the paint
Cancels out the taste.
exactly
Yeah.
makes more sense to have more paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, take a big old scoop
All right, here
with
we
that
go.
ladle. It's a 1 cup ladle.
So now get this flavor in there, so then just ignore it.
thick, big chalky. Oh, we didn't really shake the paint up that much.
Halfway through.
Yeah, swallow the whole ladle.
Gagging.
Whole ladle
He's
there.
gagging.
Looks good. Your mouth looks good.
Does it look green?
A lot of it on your face.
Your mouth looks really good.
I tried it good.
Yeah, we like your mouth.
So you got a ladle of paint in your mouth. Now you're pretty much ready to go ahead and take the first bite of this mystery dish.
Here we go. Try it. Y'all okay if I forego the chopsticks?
Sure.
I'm just gonna
However you want to do it.
Well, no.
Okay.
You know what?
You might
we
get a
will
little
forego
paint
the
on your
chopsticks,
fingers.
but you know what? I'm going to replace it. These are 2 big sticks.
Now these are just like
And use it.
sticks from the woods.
Yeah, this is how Teddy Roosevelt used to eat sushi.
Yeah.
All right, here we
One
go.
stick in each hand.
Yeah.
Just bring it up here.
Don't crush the fish.
Easy on it.
Or whatever it is.
There you go.
Easy on the fish.
Okay.
Nice.
Got it. He's chewing it.
Really tasting it.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's still like a strong paint taste.
Okay, so this might be mine.
Because you had some paint in your initial.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't. I did mix up the paint and the wasabi at a certain point.
I did taste a little wasabi in there.
Oh, so that's not
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
Was that
Todd.
was that a California roll?
Wow.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes,
really
that is.
good.
We don't know.
That is a California roll.
Is
what
it?
I would say if I knew, but I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
Right.
So let's move on.
And this is a triple decker roll.
Yes.
Ooh, that's big piece of.
And we have disguised it, so you can't tell what it is.
And we had a little issues.
Although we did just tell
We
you
thought
it's a triple
we thought
decker
the
roll.
paint we thought the paint would be a bit of an issue to eat so much of it, so we put something else on this one.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, it's green.
It's green.
I think you're focusing too much on the packaging and not so much on the gift. You know what I
Well,
mean?
no, I appreciate that, but I am going to put this in my mouth and ingest it. So I just
Good.
friend to friend, can you tell me what is?
It's
Disguised as a
wasabi.
This is all
Well, there's sushi on the inside.
right.
But it's been
Maybe.
disguised by packed on wasabi.
So it's like you put a piece of sushi in essentially a brick of wasabi.
Well,
Would
you
you
know
like-
how when you roll a snowball down a hill, it gets bigger? That's
Yeah.
what we've done here, and we rolled it down Wasabi Hill.
Yeah, all our
Obviously,
ingredients
our
are from Wasabi Hill.
I mean, can I scrape off some of the wasabi? This is
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. You can't.
Did you also take an Alzheimer's pill?
Yeah, and it's just starting to kick in.
You called me Mark.
Who's my family?
No, just to mask the flavor, why don't you take a little ladle of this bucket of wasabi here,
Wait, I got it. Hold on.
just to prepare your taste buds for the flavor you'll be getting.
Same as the paint. It worked last time for the paint.
You knew it was a California roll.
Well, I mean, can I be honest with you? It barely worked for the paint.
Good. Good. So it did barely work.
I mean, you're focusing on the positive. I can't argue with you there.
Yeah, we got to get this done.
All right, so you want me to take a ladle of wasabi?
Yeah. And that's just normal
Or whatever.
wasabi.
We've also got the shovel, whatever you
No, I'm good with the. I mean, if those are my choices,
I can
I'm
probably
good with the
find a
ladle.
picture if you want.
No, look, okay. Can I have is there a glass of water I can have standing by?
Well, there's not exactly a glass.
How about that pitcher? Can we fill that pitcher with water? Using the rat shower spigot?
Oh, the rat is taking a nap. You might need to sneak out of here.
Oh my God, y'all! Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I'm terrified of this rat. He's been following me around for a long time. I don't know what his end game is. Because I'll be walking and I'll turn around. I stop. He stops.
Yeah.
He always keeps the same distance.
He's like your
Have
shadow.
you done anything bad to any rats or their families, or rats that are involved in maybe the mafia?
Well, what's bad? Like killing them?
Yeah, could this be
did
one
you
of the
owe
rats
any
from the
debts? Hey, did you steal?
I do owe some debts to the rat mafia. Yes.
Did you really?
I didn't want to get into this whole business. I'm embarrassed, you guys. You know, when you knew me, I was on top of the world, writing a successful theme song that people like more than the show was
Are
for.
you laundering rat money like the show Ozark?
All my money comes from my life rights that I sold to Ozark that they converted into a story about laundering drugs.
Because you got to clean the cheese, right?
Rats give me counterfeit cheese. And they give me cheese from their various criminal endeavors. I make it, I channel it through other things and make it into legitimate cheese.
That's disappointing.
Don Ratty says hello.
Oh my God!
Did y'all see that?
Don Ratty?
Don Ratty!
Don
Orn,
Ratty
you've been
is the
stabbed,
name.
Orny,
you've been
are you
stabbed
okay?
with a push pin.
God damn, that stings. That little rat.
I'm gonna stomp him.
Stomp him.
Thank you.
I'm killing him.
Little rat
I'm killing him.
Don't kill that mafia rat.
Wait, yeah,
I killed him. I smashed his
Bill,
head.
you don't know.
Oh,
You know what
Bill.
happens when you kill somebody who's in the rat mob?
What?
That's just opening up a new door, man.
What if one of the rats on us?
Yeah, he's got buddies. I bet this place is bugged.
Probably.
Shit, Orn.
Probably rats came in here and bugged this place.
Damn
Oh
it,
my God.
Orn.
I'm gonna wrap myself up in wasabi and just hang out on Wasabi Hill for a
How
little
much
bit.
wasabi do y'all have? You're going to wrap yourself
you've
up
seen-
in
Hey,
You've
well,
seen
we
wasabi.
love
And-
sushi now that we've come to LA.
and
so
you've
we've
seen
got a
wasabi.
lot.
Well, I mean, that makes,
Yeah,
I
we
get
we go
that. I
and we
get
eat
that.
sushi and roll down Wasabi
I
Hill.
love it. I love it.
I'll
So
eat sushi 4 or 5 times a day sometimes.
We sure do, Mad Dog.
So,
All right, Mark.
It's Mark and Mad Dog in the morning.
Okay, so your Alzheimer's pills have made you guys very alert and at the ready, just in the wrong way.
After the break, we're talking to piss.
And dog shit.
Okay, fellas, remember you're here. You're here at the lounge, the Hollywood Lounge.
Whoa.
you know, or
Sorry.
not. I feel like we don't have time to get through the other 3 dishes here.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I mean, unless you wanted to go through.
We all made California rolls. Yeah, they're all the same.
Yeah, it's all California rolls covered in paint, then wasabi, then paint.
Paint
why-
and then paint
yeah,
wasabi.
it
Why
would
would
have gone
you-
back and forth between
Alternating
paint
paint
and
and
wasabi.
If
What did you
y'all-
think?
Well, I mean, hold on a second.
We're
Y'all-
tricking you, bitch.
If y'all, what?
We tricked you, bitch.
We tricked you.
Why? Why would y'all do this?
Listen, you're honestly at this point you're one of our more successful friends. You know, we're sort of getting on the come up right now, and we
Yeah.
thought you could
We
handle
were
it.
angry at your success.
We need
Yeah.
excitement out here. We're getting bored. We're up in our Hollywood mansion.
how about this?
We're just bored. We need to do something. We pranked your
Yeah.
ass.
How about this, Orn? Just to make up for this prank that really got you. What about
It
this?
really did.
We're about to, as you probably know,
I
we're
ate a ladle
about
of
to about to go into production on a 42-hour
Give 'em a
movie
walk-on roll.
called TV Show the Movie. How about this? I'll
Y'all
go
were
one
working
better.
on TV show The Movie?
The
Yeah.
musical.
The musical, yeah.
TV show,
I'll
the musical, the musical.
How about
Movie, the
this?
musical.
I'll take one step further. I'll say you can write all the music for TV Show the Movie.
Whoa!
Wow.
Now, before you say
we need
yes,
to ink this deal. We need to ink this deal immediately.
yeah, and now before you say yes, you should know this movie is wall-to-wall music.
Yeah.
It's like a Les Miserables situation.
And
where,
floor to ceiling.
Yeah, wall-to-wall, floor-to-ceiling music, 42 hours. It's 2 hours and 40 hours.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Don the Rock Johnson is on it.
Don the Rock Johnson? The guy from Miami Vice.
Who's now painted himself all gray.
And he got tribal tattoos.
Yes.
He looks like a gray rock with tribal tattoos.
Yeah, he's got a calcium deficiency.
Don the Rock Johnson is going to be on set.
Wow.
He's got a late career rebrand.
Yeah.
And it is working.
Here, before I agree to this, and let me tell you something. This is the best offer I've had in a while. And this would probably dig me out of a very deep hole with the Rat Mafia and those sumbitches at the Hollywood Bowl. I got to ask this question, though. Are y'all going to ask me to write a bunch of specific songs?
No.
No, that's the
We'll
thing.
use your songs that have already been written.
You can use my backlog of
50-50.
podcast theme songs?
One for you, one for us. One for
Yeah,
you,
this
one
is a
for
classic
us.
one for you, one for us
Because
now.
Scorsese consulted on
You
this.
could
That's
throw
what he
in,
told us
we've
to
been
do.
in Santa Fe for a week.
I feel like this is really compromising on my creative vision.
Really?
Which has heretofore been, I just write whatever I think of and hope that it fits with something someone else is doing.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, the Rat Mafia and the Hollywood Bowl will kill you if you don't pay them.
I mean, how many more This Is the Joe Rogan podcast do you have in you? You know what I mean?
Probably not more than two
Yeah,
or
that
three.
was a big hit, but
Yeah. I mean, I do want to meet Don the Rock Johnson.
yeah.
I just want to see what he looks like in person because, like, the stories I've heard, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do
Yeah.
it.
All
Yes.
right. He's in.
Now,
Let's
guys,
ink the
that's
deal.
the best
Wait.
news I've ever heard in my whole life.
He's in. And
Lloyd,
Todd-
draft up a contract. We're getting him in.
Get-
He's doing all the music.
Lloyd.
Orn.
Lloyd.
Call Lloyd.
Call Lloyd, get a contract in the works. Holy crap, guys, we found ourselves a composer. Man,
Wow.
I couldn't be more excited. This is I think this is what I would classify as most of the teachers' first big break.
After the break, Lisa Lampanelli is in town. We'll be speaking to her on the phone. She's at the Ha-Ha this weekend.
If she's in
Yeah.
town, why is she on the phone?
Oh, not this town.
She's not. She's in a town.
And of course, we'll hear again from Piss.
And the shit man.
Guys, wake up. It's not. No. Hey.
Yeah.
We're on the Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, my sound effects. I didn't mean I leaned on the keyboard.
Well, shit. I hope the Rat Mafia doesn't come after me, too.
Yeah.
I killed that guy.
Yeah,
probably will.
Well, hey, you know what? Orn, it was so good to hear from you, man.
Man, it's good to
really
see you
It's
guys.
good. It's always great to catch up with an old friend, especially out here in Hollywood when you're surrounded by such shallow relationships. We really appreciate getting a chance to catch up with you, buddy. And honestly, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. We had a blast today, and we'll be back again next week. We're going into production this coming week on
Big news.
the TV show,
The Movie, The Musical.
And Todd is going to
The
probably
comedy.
find a new stupid hobby. We will talk to y'all soon. But until then,
Trippy with the mad dog.
Piss.
Class is out and the coffee's on. I got a couple things on my chest, but I got to get off. Cut me some slack and pour me a